So this is my audience. Okay. You can flip it. Perfect. Okay. So just to start us off, and this little guy is another member of my audience. Just to start us off, I wanted to give a quote. I'm doing my tribute speech on my mom, and this quote is from a book. And it says, "My mother is the bones of my spine, keeping me straight and true. She is my blood, making sure it runs rich and strong. She is the beating of my heart. I cannot now imagine a life without her." So first off, I just wanted to show you my first presentation aid picture, and it was this one. So I wanted to dedicate this speech to my mom because she gave up a lot of sacrifices for me to kind of live out my dream, and I wouldn't have been able to do that without her. She moved me and her when I was very, very little. We lived in Poland, and she moved us all the way to the U.S. For me to get better schooling and a better education. And I'm so very, very grateful for that because now I am going to graduate college in 2 years. And I definitely would not have done that if she didn't sacrifice her life for mine. Another point, and the next point that I wanted to make is the life lessons that she's taught me. My mom always used to say that we should always look on the bright side, and that even when things are at their lowest, like she always told me that everything would be brighter and just kind of look ahead, look past the tough times. And that brings me to my second presentation aid module. It is just another picture of us and a third as well. So that was when we were traveling. Me and my mom did a lot of traveling at one point because we moved all the way. We moved from Poland, and then we moved to Italy, and then we moved to New Jersey, and then we ended up here in Georgia. So that definitely took a lot out of her, and she definitely didn't have to do that, but she did. Because she knew it would benefit me. Another one of the life lessons that I wanted to talk about, and my next point, is how she has led me to become a better Christian by volunteering so many hours at the church and just becoming a member of it, and then letting me become a member of it. It has just really helped my faith grow a lot, and so I'm very, very appreciative of that because I really don't know where I would be without that. So this is a picture of me and my mom and my stepdad at church one Sunday. I really do feel like my mom has been such an influence on me in the best of ways, and that kind of brings me to my final point, is that through her growing up, even when I was a little girl, I never saw her give up. And I do feel like she has had a harder life than most people. She never was given anything. She definitely had to work for everything in her life. And I think that's one of the lessons that I will always take with me, is that you can never expect just to be handed things. You have to work really, really hard for them, and you can't rely on others because you never know what's going to happen or who's going to turn your back on them. So that brings me to my other picture that I have for my presentation aid. I also wanted to talk about how supportive she was being, and that is going to be my last and final point. Ever since I was a little girl, whether it was dance or swim, I have done both. I ran track, I jumped in track. She has been the most supporting. Even when I was not the best athlete at some of these sports, she just made me feel like I was always a winner. And I definitely want to take that from her and represent that to my kids when I get older, and make sure that I'm doing all of the things that she was doing for me as a little girl, for my kids when I grow. When I graduated high school, she was my number one fan, and I know that's going to be it when I graduate college. So this is a picture of us at my graduation. And then I have my last presentation aid module, which is a picture of me and her when we were really, really young. And she was a single mom, so I know it was super duper hard on her. But I just wanted to end and conclude with saying that for a lot of people, I know a lot of people look up to like a lot of stars or celebrities and anything, but I'm just so grateful that I look up to my mom, and I'm so happy that she taught me so many lessons that I will take into life and I will never ever forget. So I just wanted to give you all a reminder to, always look on the bright side and always be positive and try not to let others affect your life and be very, very positive. Thank you.